It's okay to change your technique depending on what you're doing. I think a problem that a lot of guitar teachers get into is not being flexible with either the style that the student is playing or with where on their fretboard they're playing. You might hear this rule, for example, that you'd like to keep your thumb on the middle of the back of the neck, which is relatively true. It keeps your fingers flexible, it keeps your palm from touching the guitar, which can cause problems, and it allows you to fully extend your wrist, which allows you to stretch further and further down the fretboard. But it turns out that this is actually really difficult to maintain when you're playing open chords unless you're in the classical position. And since most people play in a more modern position, what I like to recommend is when you're playing open chords, you're allowed to put your thumb over the top of the guitar, even if it can only reach a little bit. Technique-wise, this might look wrong, but it's actually a lot easier to make this D chord with my thumb over the top. It curls my fingers for me and lets the space underneath, whereas when my wrist is extended like this, I have to work really hard to get the same sound. So that's why you'll notice a lot of players down here playing with their thumb around the top, but then when they transition to bar chords, you'll notice the thumb goes back to the middle of